Meanwhile, hundreds of correction officers remained on the picket line today. News 4's Trina Catterson has more from Collins Correctional Facility.
As the 13th day of the strike here at Collins Correctional Facility wraps up, we're hearing from a CO who made the difficult decision to quit her job this morning. She says the proposed agreement does not address numerous of the issues that led to the strike in the first place.
It's just a lot of unknown. You walk in every day and the unknown of, is today going to be a day where something awful and scary happens to me?
After 5 years of working at Collins Correctional Facility, this woman, who did not want us to use her name, decided enough was enough. She made the decision to quit her job as a correction officer, saying she was tired of living in fear of what could happen to her while on the clock.
It's not easy to walk away from the money, the benefits for your kids and all of that, but at the same time of the fear of going back into this building and what could happen to me and my kids not having a mother.
One of the biggest demands from correctional officers across New York State was limits to overtime. Several retired COs we spoke to over the last few days say the work-life balance did not exist. This woman, who is also a single mom, says it's one of the main reasons she resigned.
You would go home, you'd wake up, and if you were lucky, you hugged and kissed your kids in the morning, and then you'd go to work and you'd get home and they'd be asleep. There was none. I missed out on too much of my kids' life. They need a mom more than they need the great money that we make here.
On Thursday night, a tentative agreement was reached between the state and the union representing the COs, but the strike continued. This woman tells me many COs, including herself, were not satisfied with the deal.
There was nothing for our safety. It was all about money, and it was still about working all these hours of overtime, of working 800 extra hours of overtime when that's what we don't want to do. It was just almost a big slap in the face of that didn't solve any of our problems.
The woman says even though she won't be returning to her job, she will continue to support her fellow COs through whatever comes next.
They're my brothers and sisters at the end of the day. We're a big mismatched family.
As the strike continues, Governor Kathy Hochul says the National Guard will remain inside of prisons all across New York State. She says that will be in place until the strike is over. Reporting in Collins, Trina Catterson, News 4.